Thank you for joining us for The Matrix Resurrections. I'm very excited to watch this one with you, and I hope you'll keep an open mind. But for real, Jen and I have heard some things about this movie that it's not that great. We've already just heard that anyway. But I'm still really looking forward to getting into this one. The idea of seeing The Matrix made in 2021 with hopefully improved CGI and hopefully it's an original take on the story. I'm curious to see how they're gonna bring back Neo, how they're gonna bring back Trinity, what the deal is with Morpheus, if he's still around, what's going on with that. So I personally am still very excited to see this movie, and I know people have said it's not gonna be that great, but I'm hoping that they're gonna be wrong, but we shall see. How are you feeling going into The Matrix Resurrections?
You know, I love the Matrix series, even, you know, the ones that were, or the one, I should say, that was not
Nice.
all that great. But more than anything, I'm just curious, you know, kind of what Holden said about how are they gonna bring Trinity back, you know, Neo, like, I remember seeing during the preview, it's not the same actor playing Morpheus. So I'm curious how that's going to arrive where it did. From the preview, there's definitely some of the classic like moves that they had. CGI is very, very familiar. So I'm very curious what it's gonna be like. Like Holden said, I have not heard very good things about this movie, but I'm very open. And maybe, I mean, it would be right up my alley to like a movie that everybody else trashes. So I'm very curious and excited to see what it's gonna be like.
I just really hope that they add to like the lore and they enrich and deepen the story. I have a feeling, the impression I get is that this was sort of like a cash grab based on Matrix nostalgia. And I don't know, I'm still really hopeful that it's going to be good, at least in some ways, but we'll see. And of course, we cannot forget the comment of the day. This comment comes from NJ. This is from our Matrix Reloaded video. Jen picked this one out. Waiter, did you save room for dessert? Me, yes, I'll be taking the cake because of that one scene. I'll have what she's having. Thank you so much, NJ, for the comment of the day. If you want your comment featured, make sure to leave a comment down below how you think that we'll feel about Resurrections, if you've seen it, or if you haven't seen it. A lot of people like to watch our edited versions just so they can kind of get like a brief recap of the movie without actually having seen the movie. So hopefully you won't do that and you'll support the official release. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this one, The Matrix Resurrections.
Classic. I wonder how this movie did.
I don't think it performed as well as they were expecting. It looks so clean now, too. This is just like the first one. Oh, wow. Very much like the first one. Was that Trinity?
No, it looked a lot like her except for the face. Straight callback to the first one.
Yeah. Men are already dead.
Your men are already dead.
She was in Iron Fist, actually.
So maybe this has to do something with the, how they said it happened like 6 times before or whatever.
Yeah, could be like just repeating, because they're familiar with it. Ooh, well this is different right here then.
Yeah.
I wonder how they miss her right there. She's running like in a straight line.
They're always like really bad shots.
Yeah, horrible.
Oh crap.
What's a modal?
It's a simulation used to evolve programs.
No one was ever in the key shop. So I started looking.
Is that Neo's apartment?
Yes, it looks like it.
I think it is Neo's apartment.
This is his apartment.
They're just gonna tell us outright.
Maybe you know him by his real name. Neo. Most people think that Neo is dead, but I know he's not, because I've seen him.
So he's supposed to be an agent?
I don't know exactly, because he's like...
I saw this pattern, but we're all trapped inside these strange repeating loops.
Who are you?
I am Morpheus.
I guess that's Morpheus.
I would have said that there was no way I was swallowing some symbolic reduction in my life.
It's hard to understand her.
It really is.
Extraction works pretty much the same for humans and programs.
Agent Smith?
What was the point of that?
I don't know. Must be the pill making him loopy, I guess. That was neat.
I think it's hard to understand, but I like her. There he is.
Neo. It's just like...
Looking less than impressed.
It's like John Wick. game developer.
What a beautiful day to be alive, am I right?
He was in one of the Transformers
I'm not
movies.
trying to blow smoke up your ass. I failed the 7th grade. Huh. Your game almost ruined me. You tell me, Mr. Anderson. Is it free will or destiny? There she is. Total effing MILF. Look, I'm sorry.
So he's put back into the Matrix?
Yeah, I'm confused if he is like what his state of mind is.
Tell you what, is my very good friend Thomas Anderson. She's we just talked to her.
Hi, Thomas. Everyone calls me Tiff.
Oh.
Have we met? You trying to blow my mom or what? Brandon.
No, okay.
This is my husband, Chad.
Oh, Chad.
Hey.
I don't know how she's alive though.
Billions of people just living out their lives. Oblivious. OMG.
He's from Mindhunter. Does some Broadway stuff too, I think.
Yeah. We had all the chemistry of an FBI interrogation.
Wearing shoes with no socks.
The parent company, Warner Brothers, has decided to make a sequel to the trilogy. What?
Wow.
This is very like meta.
Yeah. Different names, different faces. Back to the Matrix. Tom?
Well, Neil Patrick Harris.
Do you need a refill on your prescription? Yeah.
When I say that I'm so excited to be working on
Is
a
that
game. I'm excited.
Christina Ricci?
Now, the packet in front of you, inside you'll find the breakdown, including key word association with the brand. Begin working on Matrix 4.
This is weird.
This is really weird. So he's like actively a part of something that he knows is not real.
I guess he made his experience or his remembrance into a video game.
But he does know.
I don't know. I don't know if he
seems
knows
like-
that it's real or not. Me.
Bullet time! Bullet time!
Or maybe he's just having like glimpses.
I can't tell if he like knows everything that happened or if it's like manifesting itself in his like imagination here.
Fly that freak flag.
Okay.
I get that.
But you made the Matrix. Even I've heard of that.
We kept some kids entertained.
So worth it? There's a woman in your game.
Trinity.
Seems like he knows.
Kinda.
I showed Chad a scene, and I was like, so what do you think? Don't you think she looks like me? He laughed. Like it was a joke. How could it not be, right? I wanted to kick him so hard. Hard enough to break his jaw off. Probably regretting sitting down with me.
No, no, this is great.
This is the best thing I've done in a long time.
Aww.
Hi, this is Tiff. Oh, God, no.
Who was that? What was that?
It was a reflection of someone different.
Maybe it's not Trinity.
I hope I see you again.
Maybe it's like wishful thinking.
I just can't tell if he actually remembers, like for sure. Ugh.
Last. Lightning, thunder, and theater. At last.
You can't be a character I coded.
100% natural.
Oh, no. Yeah. This.
Oh my God. Oh.
Mr. Anderson! I've missed you.
Jeez.
Follow my voice. You must have walked. I heard deja vu outside, opened my door, and... We have made a lot of progress since then. Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
The way he's talking to him is so eerie.
Yeah.
I mean, these are memories that he's having.
Yeah. The first Matrix is so freaking good.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Looks easy enough.
Looks easy enough.
Free my mind.
What he said in the first Matrix when he fails the jump program.
You never fell. They use bots now skinned as normal people, which means they're everywhere. And
It's probably the best way to do the agent thing.
you're going to have to follow me.
Okay.
So this Morpheus is a AI program Neo created for his game, The Matrix, that was hacked by this girl and brought into the real Matrix. Am I getting that right? Ooh.
It's all about set and setting.
This is footage from your game.
Time to fly.
This is how you look to yourself. This is how everyone else sees you.
That's why Trinity looked different in the reflection.
So he's seeing Trinity as she is.
What?
Some kind of graft.
None of this is real. Stay with me.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Wow. That's new.
It's like Train to Busan.
You gotta fit, because I don't have another way off the street. Think perspective. Closer you are, bigger it gets.
Oh yeah. This is what I was looking for.
Ew.
Wow.
I wonder if he really cut his hair or not for this.
I think so. That didn't look like a wig.
Is it Trinity?
Trinity.
Oh, it's Trinity. All those Duracells combined with a form of fusion, I know.
Some serious PTSD.
I wonder where the real Morpheus is.
Welcome back to the real world.
The construct. Welcome to the crib.
You know, I don't like this version of Morpheus.
He wrote me as an algorithmic reflection of two forces, Morpheus and Agent Smith.
So he's a combination of Morpheus and Smith. It's weird combo.
Actually, I thought he was a combination of Morpheus and that French dude.
Merovingian.
I don't really get Smith vibes at all.
You don't know me.
Hadouken!
Sebebe and Octocles risked their lives to help get you out.
A big falcon. Probably smells just like her.
Morpheus. When you unplugged me, there was another pod.
Even if it were Trinity and she wanted to be free, we have no idea how to do it. Welcome to Io.
Pretty big city. It's like bigger than Zion.
It is you.
Niobe?
That's Jada Pinkett Smith's character.
Enough to know.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
That's Nate.
That's cool.
Go ahead, try it.
Zion could have never made something like this. All of the troubles.
We saw machines at war with one another.
Elected unanimously High Chair of the Council.
Why did they keep her alive?
I can't answer that.
I won't let what happened to Zion happen to Io.
Is it true you could fly?
Welcome home.
Oh, there's that pizza oven they did it in.
General stuck you in the Rapunzel Tower.
No one monitoring ships going by the prison place.
It's sick how the semblance works. Code-wise, just pure blue pill. Beard, the hair, oh, it all totally works for me.
Predictable as ever.
He's like an agent, but not.
You never appreciated our relationship. Maybe a little too far on the piercing blue eyes. What do you think?
What do you want, Smith?
Big dreams. All you have to do is stay out of the Matrix and leave the good doctor to me. I found some old acquaintances of yours.
Oh, neat.
All these years, I can't believe it.
The French dude.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
To have their lives back, yours has to end.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My silky ass thing! Beep, 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 beep. And couch.
I have no idea what he's saying.
Oh no, fake Morpheus.
Still no kung fu.
Got his mojo back.
Getting there. Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks.
Yeah. There you go.
This is not over yet. I will sequel franchise.
We should go.
Anyway, let's head out.
What happened?
An accident.
I wasn't sure I'd see you again.
Oh.
Finally. I hate lying.
Oh my God.
It exhausts me. Deja vu, right? You gave me the idea. A single word. Bullet time. I was there when you died.
Oh.
I said to resurrecting you both was crazy expensive.
Oh.
I thought you'd be happy. Alone, neither of you is of any particular value.
Oh, I like that.
Swarm mode is sick fun. Oh no, can you stop the bullet? The worse we treat you, the more we manipulate you, the more energy you produce. Quietly yearning for what you don't have, while dreading losing what you do. She's the only home you have, Thomas.
I'm too damn old. Jocko's a friend.
I know you.
We met a long time ago.
Good morning.
Oh, nice.
My father designed the resurrection pods.
If I don't go back, he'll kill Trinity.
I'm gonna need a second human brain to implement the bypass. Yours.
I never believed I was the one. But she did. It's my turn to believe in her.
Have you ever done an operation like this?
Not yet.
Come back and you can talk to her as often as you like.
If she tells me this is what she wants, you win.
Really? We'll let Tiff decide.
If she says no, what happens to Neo?
I saw this in my dream. I can't be her.
Mom! Mom! Come on! Mom!
Don't know what's going on here, but I'm glad we found you.
It's too late.
I understand.
Tiff, come on.
Neo was wrong.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
Come on, Chad.
I hate that name. My name is Trinity.
Oh no, Chad. Oh.
Get her out. Get her out!
Yeah.
Women used to be so easy to control. I guess it's deja vu all over again.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
Smith?
Oh.
How?
This is a turn.
Interesting, yeah.
Good thing I can still do this.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Initiate swarm.
Oh, crap.
What just happened?
Did you just fart?
I don't suppose he can still fly?
That's not happening.
I wonder why he's like not as powerful. Like why he can't fly.
Nia! Get on!
I guess we'll just stay here.
Left them high and dry.
It's like a zombie movie now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Jesus. I like that though, that these like random people are just being like transformed.
Yeah. Human body falling down would cause some damage for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're weapons.
Ugh, jeez.
Kind of sucks that he can do all this, but he can't fly.
Yeah. Nice classic shot. Are they gonna kill themselves?
Are they gonna fly?
Reminds me of the other guys. There goes my hero. Aim for the bushes. Oh, she's flying.
Bye.
How dramatic. why did you heal like a good little bitch so long?
Oh.
Oh, God. Did you control her?
That was for using children.
Bravo. Now what? Knock yourselves out. Paint the sky with rainbows.
We're not here to negotiate anything.
We were on our way to remake your world. To stop by to say thank you. You gave us something we never thought we could have. Another chance.
Just finished watching The Matrix Resurrections. I don't know how to feel about this movie. I don't know if it's because we just came off of just watching it. I will say that the first chunk of time, I guess, when Neo was still like in the Matrix, I didn't really care all that much. I really didn't like the direction it was going. When he kind of came out of the Matrix and we started picking up with seeing Niobe again and stuff, I guess I cared a little bit more. I don't know, my biggest issue with this is that I just struggled to care about what was going on. I don't know how you felt about it. Aside from just the story narrative stuff, the action sequences were good, CGI was okay. I don't know, it lacks like that special quality that even the first three had, and I can't quite put my finger on what was missing. I don't know if maybe it was if having like Lawrence Fishburne as Morpheus or having Hugo Weaving come back as Agent Smith would have added much more. I just really struggled to care, and I think it's just missing that magic spark of the original, but it's just my thoughts. What about you?
There was a couple of good moments, but I think definitely overall it's my least favorite. For me, it was hard not to have those familiar faces, but you're telling me that these are the same characters or the reincarnated characters. That was really hard for me. Morpheus, I was not digging that character. I understand that it was supposed to be a combination of Smith and Morpheus, but I honestly did not see either. Definitely not Smith. With the character of Smith or the reincarnated Smith, whatever he was, I didn't really like that either. So for me, I really missed having those familiar faces. However, I will say for a positive, I really liked the character of Bugs. I thought that she was a great addition. She felt very natural and organic, and I think that she fit in well. As far as the other characters, didn't care about any of them. Hey, here are these new faces, but they're also like a majority of the beginning of the movie. It was literally like the first one, but not good. Like, it was all the same scenes, like the familiar scenes, but it wasn't. Like, I mean, even the opening scene was like, oh, this is like a callback. And I was like, oh, okay, it's just gonna be that one scene. But as it progressed, there was like numerous scenes that were like the same thing. And I just didn't like that. They were trying to kind of get a payoff from scenes they've already done, just replacing a different actor. And that just I didn't like that at all. When they're just gonna do a carbon copy with other people, I feel like there's no way that's gonna come out well, just because the first one was so on point, perfect. It just wasn't great for me. I don't know how to feel about Niobe coming back and involved, because I didn't really like how they went with her character either. I know that she didn't necessarily believe in the one, but as she has stated, she believed in Neo. So it's frustrating for me to see her character kind of veered off. Maybe I missed it, but I know that they showed the machines kind of being at war with each other, but they didn't show visually for me what happened to break that peace. Like, when was the moment where they went back to growing fields of human batteries? So they're right back at square one, and I didn't like that they didn't focus on how they arrived back there. And I didn't realize that Neo had died in the previous one. I saw the image of him like laying there, but I didn't realize that he had died.
Yeah, the Oracle even made a comment that I'm suspecting we'll see him again.
So that was an interesting fact. I did, however, like the fact that they had explained that Neo and Trinity are very, very powerful together. as a duo. I did like that whole scene where they were in like her shop and with the apple and the bullet and whatnot, and he was explaining that, you know, you guys are very powerful together, but I have found that you guys are best, I guess you could use the description of within range of each other or yearning for each other, but not exactly together. And that was like the perfect amount. And so I really liked that angle, and I liked the idea of, you know, having to pull Trinity from the Matrix, because for me that was a nice little playoff of, you know, the first one was pulling Neo from the Matrix. So I did like that a lot, but I also don't know about Neil Patrick. I don't even know like if he had an official name, but the Doctor. At times he worked, and then there were other times that I was just really frustrated. I also think that there was like a oversaturation of like characters in this one. I mean, we had the machines, we had the Doctor, we had the reincarnated Smith, and then you have all these additional characters. It kind of took away from what was so unique about the first one. It was like complicated, but it was simple. I like that. That's like right up my alley. This one, it was kind of like I think it was the second one. I felt like they were just trying too hard to get more, thinking like more complex was going to equal a better storyline. It didn't. I really was disappointed. I did like how much they focused on like him being emotionally like traumatized, not being able to discern between reality. They did a really great job just making him seem absolutely unstable mentally. There were moments that I was like, this is so mind-boggling. Like they focus on like you're mentally unstable. And, you know, people that do struggle with mental deficits, you imagine like is this what it's like for them, thinking that they are living in the Matrix? But I think overall, again, they just like were trying too hard. And it was nice to kind of see Trinity take the role as far as like the powerful one, especially towards the end there. All in all, I just didn't really like it, unfortunately. And I wanted to like it associated with the Matrix, and I think that the storyline in the Matrix is great, but they didn't get it right. There was just so much that was unnecessary, and they made it so complex, and it was like half the movie I felt like it was just a redo of the first one, introducing new characters, and even taking it a step further, saying that they are characters that are beloved to us but don't look like them is really just it's a difficult pill to swallow, you know, no pun intended. But I did not care for it.
Yeah, you made a lot of good points. I will say probably the only saving grace I thought was where Trinity and Neo. I like the idea of them having like an additional power together. Kind of explaining how Trinity would be able to acquire the powers of the one, and they have them together, and so they're really more of like a two instead of the one. Otherwise, like I think like even in Matrix Revolutions, there was like a lot of sequences and things that we really liked, even if we didn't like the final, you know, the final thing. And in this one, I just don't feel like there were any of those moments. The callbacks, while I thought maybe could have been cool, they just weren't. They weren't as good as like the original, and the changes or the attempts to be profound in them just didn't land. It was just kind of a rehash. That was unfortunate. I didn't really like the whole parts like in the beginning where they were self-aware of like the Matrix 4, and they're talking about how like, you know, do we really want to bring these characters back, and you know, all this stuff, sort of like really meta conversation about it, and it's like they didn't take their own advice, I guess. For me, there's nothing special about this movie, and that's, I don't know, that's just where I'm at. What would you rate this one?
I feel like they really could have gone a completely different route. I'm gonna give it like a 5. Yeah, and that's being generous.
Yeah, I think that I probably will go probably about a 5.5, you know, which is unfortunate because I feel like the potential is so strong for such a great, you know, to pick up, explore the universe of the Matrix and all the characters that we've come to see, and I just don't feel like we got that. But those are just our opinions on the movie. We'd love to know your thoughts on the Matrix Resurrections. Were there some things that do deserve some praise that we neglected, some things that were horrible that we might have neglected to talk about too? Let us know your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a lot. Subscribe so you'll be notified next time we post a new video, or starting our new movie series here very soon based on Patreon polls. So excited to do that. Consider joining my Patreon. You'll get early access to select videos, some voting power, and new series and stuff in the future, and other fun stuff over there. But as always, Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone.